How would you resolve conflict between Morristown tax and school finance issues?
Well, I guess we have to presume that there is a conflict. So I'm not sure how to answer that. I think that Morristown as a town has done a very good job of keeping taxes flat. They were flat for 7 years. There was a slight increase this year. Over 50 cents of every dollar that is spent on taxes goes to the school district. I think Morristown had a very successful settlement with the hospital that provides $1 million a year in additional funding to the schools. I think there are luxury townhomes on Maple Avenue. I think there are projects that are providing, those are going for $1.5 million a unit. They're providing a lot of taxes to the school district. So I'm not sure what the I don't know who wrote the question, but if they can clarify, I'll be more than happy to be specific.
What? You read almost any article today about tax abatements and payments in lieu of taxes in various municipalities, and it seems to be a general conclusion of a lot of these is how it imperils schools. It makes it difficult to create a budget if you don't know what's going to happen with your where your tax money is going to come from. It seems to me in Morristown we've had numerous real estate development programs, real estate development tax abatements to get these payments in lieu of taxes, and how. I have to believe that our schools are suffering because there's money there that is not getting to the schools because it's being it's going to developers, and it's I think this is a problem that needs to be worked on collaboratively, but it's a real problem.
Thank you. Very good. I want to ask if the other candidates wish to comment on the.
I would like to.
Okay. Ms. Murphy, yes.
Okay, thank you. Part of the challenge in the funding of schools is that the property taxes that flow to schools are based on equalized assessed tax value or property values. So Morris Township, as I mentioned earlier, pays about 63% of the cost of the schools. Morristown has made frequent use of the pilot program. I think there are 6 or 7 projects where developers build large developments. The money flows to the municipality, but none of that money goes to the school system. So that is the root of the question, I suspect, and is the root of some contention between the two communities. I know that Morris Plains pays a small amount because they have their own grade school and send their students really primarily to the high school. But the pilot programs in Morristown are a source of contention for sure.
If I may, so I've thought a lot about this, and it's a delicate balancing act. But as Ms. Murphy says, if we're going to be a unified school district, I think the towns have to have an equal share in terms of the cost of running the school. The abatement program, or pilot program, as it's also called, that helps attract housing, but it's high-end housing, so we start instantly pricing out certain people of our community. But nonetheless, we still have to serve that community in the Morris School District with the same limited funds that we're not getting from the town on that high-end luxury home. So that's the real rub here. We have to find a solution to bridge the gap, because we don't want to go back to the days before the school district was unified. That would be disastrous for us.
Mrs. Rhines, did you want to comment or no?
No.
Okay.
I can just say that over the years, one thing I can say is over the years, it's gone back and forth. Sometimes the township pays a little more, sometimes the town, really depends on the ratables. So it hasn't always been one way or the other.
Just respond. So I don't think everybody understands how redevelopment works. Because it's not like we're taking a high tax paying property and then converting it into development. We're taking property that's light. You have to go through a whole test of the property that is barely paying any taxes and then putting up condos, small condos that do not produce any school children. But another fact is, why hasn't the school board or the superintendent sat down with administration from the town and asked them, how can we share? How can you provide us with additional funding? Why hasn't that leadership taken place? That conversation has not taken place in the last 9 years.
Thank you. Okay.